Good morning! Hello! Welcome to my channel, Learning with Albine. Kumusta po kayo? Magandang umaga, Ohio, USA. Yes, I'm Albine, broadcasting from Ohio, USA. I'm quite this kind of transition. We changed time already. It's called spring forward. Yes, and I'm kind of getting used to it. Yes, and Kumusta? Feel free to comment and say good morning or tell me where you are watching me from and how's my voice, how's my sound. Bruce is still waking up, okay? And what else I want to say? Of course, magandang gabi, Asia, magandang gabi, Pilipinas. Indonesia, are you here with me? Japan, yeah. And how about Europe? Hello, kumusta po kayo? Magandang hapon, Europe and Middle East. Maybe is it afternoon in your place? I'll be here with you to practice your Tagalog. Yes, and welcome to my channel. We are learning Tagalog, and of course, practice is the best. For what? How is your Tagalog today? Ano na ang level ng Tagalog niyo? What is your level of Tagalog today? So don't worry too much. If you are just starting, you're fine. You are fine. If you are just starting, I think what you really need to do, the way I do it, the way you fit in this, in my what delivery of my materials, is just listen. Yes, listen very carefully, and also listen and read. Of course, listen, read, and write. Right, and I would suggest that you prepare or you dedicate a notebook for all your vocabulary. Thank you, Bruce.
Looks and sounds good.
Yeah, good, thank you. Yes, Bruce was telling me that my video is okay, my streaming is okay. He gave me a thumbs up. Okay, going back to what I was telling, I suggest that you are dedicating a notebook for all this, when we meet up this way, right? So list down, first and foremost. Yes, the way I do it, I'm giving you lots and lots of words and phrases. Yes, so on your notebook, yes, if you can catch up words, and then words that are new to you, yes, immediately write it down. You may wait for how I translate it, or you may find a good dictionary to look up the meaning of the word. And also phrases, because from phrases, that is how you would learn how to construct statement. Yeah, okay. Wow, there are 4 people watching. Yes, yeah, shall we? And I will be waiting for your comment, of course. Tell me you're here with me. I'm aware. Let's get to know each other. If you are new in this channel, maraming salamat. That's awesome. Early on, I would like to say, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's proceed without more introduction and warm up. I'm trying to get myself in a warm up position, but I think I'm okay now. Let's start the lesson. Bruce, magandang gabi, everyone, said Bruce. Hey, and this is part 2 of our Mapag lesson, because last Sunday I had to cut it in the middle because it was going longer, not enough for 1 hour session. So this time, let's proceed second half. Yeah, I think this is the second half, and of that. I hope it would not be cut off again, but yeah, I think this is just good for 1 hour session today. So relax, sit on your comfy chair, cuddle your pet, yes, and your notebook and pen. Yeah, and I'll be waiting for your comment. Feel free to ask questions, even if I'm in the middle of my presentation. I will be happy to interact with you and to answer your questions. Our concern, root words and affixes. Yeah, root words, there's lots and lots of those. I already have the checklist. Before we, towards the end of this, I'll be showing you checklist where what are those root word affixes that we had tackled already and what else are to come. Yeah. And root words and affixes for today. And it's about mapag. Mapag is our specific topic. Okay, so I start off with a little bit of animation for you. So consider this. We have root word in general. So we have root word. I hope you appreciate my figures. So and yeah, root word. Gather lots and lots of root word, and then of course. And then we have the root word, but we have other component, and that's what we call the prefix. Yes, the prefix is another component because root word would not be just enough. So root word has to work better with a partner, with something else, or if you see this as a person, so root word has to meet somebody else. We call it prefix. Okay. And of course, what else next to happen? And maybe they've got, yeah, they already have met each other. So the prefix and the root word have met, and then they are now considered one unit. So the first part, you have the prefix and the root word, second part of the one whole unit, and then together they are working as one already. Prefix, root word, one unit. Okay, and yeah, and example. So let's have this example. We have the root word biro. Biro is the root word. What does biro mean? Biro means joke or teasing. You're joking, you're teasing. Yes, biro. So and then we have the prefix mapag. Yes, prefix mapag. So how do we want to animate this prefix mapag and root word biro? Let's see. And then, okay, so this here goes your biro root word. And then what's next? So biro has to find something that would fit him or her. Okay, so there must be something, and then consider mapag as something to join, or like to marry with biro. So let's see, and of course they have to get to know each other. They have to see if they fit, right? Yeah, let's see if they can marry each other. And so yeah, mapagbiro now is one unit and one word. Mapagbiro. Yes, mapagbiro. So this example, mapagbiro, I presented this last week, last Sunday. Yes, last Sunday. Mapagbiro. So the prefix part and the root word pag, right? Biro. Yes, prefix mapag and root word biro. And also there are times like as a root word pronunciation is different, and then when it's joined with an affix, and so affix in general, so there are occasions when root words change its accent or stress, right? This time okay, without root word we say it biro, and then this time mapagbiro is there's a fast, you have to say it faster. Bibigkasin mo siya ng mas mabilis. Bibigkasin mo siya ng mas mabilis. Mapagbiro, faster. Okay, now let's do it. Let's take a review. Balik aral means review. So what adjectives result to mapag plus root word? So these were the examples of words that we had last Sunday, or if you miss it later, find your time to watch the previous episode. Yes, And so mapagbiro, yes, is one, which means, what does mapagbiro mean? It means you have the habit. You have the habit, or it's part of your being. It's part of your being, or a person's being, to always what joke around, joke around, always to find funny things on oneself, on himself, or on other people's what tease with other people, something, that kind of meaning on mapagbiro. And also mapagbasa means you have the habit to read, always read, mapagbasa. It's a part of your quality. Okay. And then also mapagkawanggawa, the fastest meaning, or the straightforward meaning is being like you are, yeah, straightforward meaning, philanthropist. Yes, philanthropist. Mapagkawanggawa. Okay, next. Mapagmataas means you think of yourself as above anyone else. Yes, mapagmataas. So most likely with mapag, we end up with a kind of attitude, person's attitude. Yes. Okay, and another review. What other affixes? Now this time let's see clustered with mapag. What affixes? Like mapagmataas is clustered because the root word is taas. Taas means being tall, or high, being tall, something like that, along that concept. So then the cluster, because there are two, we are considering two affixes here, because one is ma. That ma, I already have one video about affix ma. Yes, like mataas. It's a one word itself, and root word plus affix mataas. So this time it's clustered with mapag mataas. Okay, now if you are if if your attention now is about mapag, and then we can say that mataas this time is the root word that we apply to mapag prefix, right? Okay. And then another is mapagmatigas. What does mapagmatigas? From the root word tigas. Tigas means strong, or what else? Actually, tigas is a great word. It's a very popular word, commonly said word in the Philippines. Tigas. And did you know also that there is such word as astig? So tigas means hard. Yes, tigas means hard. Hard. H-A-R-D, tigas. And tigas by itself, there's a meaning, right? It's hard. And then I don't know if you are aware that Filipinos make up new words, right? So easily, very easily. Most likely what we do is we backspell, is what, spell it backward, like sometime you spell it backward, out of tigas it will turn into sagit. That means satig, but there's this time satig is not it has not become popular, but instead what they do is they consider to break it into syllables, like one syllable t, and then gas, and then second syllable. So that word astig, so they had to separate as the first syllable, so kind of switch the position of syllable, so as and then tig. So yes, that's why there is such expression as astig. So that means you are hard, astig. Or but it has, people had given lots of meaning of astig already. Sometimes they mean it's excellent, or sometimes you're great, or sometimes like that's you. That's how you are exceptional, something like that. So mapag astig is quite a nice word as it is, but if you would like to say mapagmatigas is kind of not a good attitude, because mapagmatigas can mean like you are hard, you are mean, something like that. You are mean, or you care less. You care less on other people's sensitivity. Oh, yes, mapagmatigas. Or I would say the meaning of mapagmatigas is you are hard. You are not. You don't consider as saying sorry. Yes, you don't admit that you did wrong. Yes, mapagmatigas means you don't admit that you did wrong. Yes, mapagmatigas. And then also makasarili, from the root word sarili is self, sarili. So mapag makasarili. So clustered mapag plus maka. Yes, Maka prefix. There's already one video with Maka prefix. Maybe I hope that you already watch it. If not, later maybe you will find time. Mapágmaka and then sarili. Mapágmaka sarili. One short definition: mapagmaka sarili means being selfish. Being selfish, or being what? Yeah, just being selfish. Makasarili. Your habit, it's that is always that quality of that person. Makasarili. Okay. Next. Mapagmakakalikasan. Yes, mapagmakakalikasan is another word which means your concern is about environment. Kalikasan, environment. So makakalikasan, so you have the love for your environment. And then mapagmakakalikasan, it's manifested in the way you do your concern. Your end goal is to take care of the environment. Mapagmaka kalikasan. Yes. And also now this time, this is really a fun word. The root word is, what is the root word? Actually, we are considering two root words here. One root word is damdamin, which is feeling, and then bagbag. Yes, bagbag. Okay, I should have written bagbag here. Bagbag means worrisome. Bagbag. So bagbag, and then damdamin. Bagbag, damdamin. So it's compound word. Bagbag, damdamin. Bagbag means worrisome, and then feeling, damdamin. So a feeling that's bringing you kind of worry. Yes, or a feeling that keeps you, that kind of feeling that is you being worried in that situation, or at some point in time. Bagbag, worrisome, damdamin, feeling. Now, if you apply cluster of root word, cluster of affixes, like for example, maka. So you consider the word maka, bagbag, damdamin. Practice your pronunciation. Maka, bagbag, damdamin. So it's one affix applied to it, which is maka. And now there's another prefix that we want to apply to the word. Mapag, maka, bagbag, damdamin. Okay, so now look at how many syllables we got from here. Mapag, maka, bagbag, damdamin. Okay, so 9 syllables, one word, one new word out of clustered affixes. So mapag, maka. So you already are aware of what mapag does to a root word. I would say that maka, bagbag, damdamin has now become a root word to mapag. So now you have the pattern. You already have this understanding that when you apply makabagbag damdamin to the root word mapag. At least based on the previous examples, or it was already your what, it's already in you, you absorb it out of other root word. So now if mapag makabagbag damdamin, you just heard it this time. So I think that it's easier for you to understand the meaning of mapag makabagbag damdamin. So it's like really, if I would define this word, it's like you always do that kind of feeling, because you are always uh, what makabagbag damdamin is like it's affecting you this way, and then I do it again, I'm always in that situation. This thing is making me that worrisome feeling, and that is has already been my action to have this worrisome feeling. Mapag makabagbag damdamin. Okay, it's just a review anyway, and let's move on. Okay, so let me animate again the root word, and then now our focus is clustered affixes. So we have, let's do what's going to do next. So now, yes, we would consider there's one root word, and then we have infix, and then prefix, right? So three separate entities. So we have prefix, we have infix, and then we have root word, right? And so what has to do next? They have to be find themselves, let's see, or maybe themselves, or the culture, the Filipino culture in general would decide if those prefixes would fit that root word. Let's see. So granting that okay, granting that we found a root word, and there's a one good infix and another good prefix, so now we have come up with one new word, and so that is the prefix infix root word. Okay, so they are now acting as one unit already. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have examples. So like for this example is taas. Taas, so we have the clustered affixes. We have mapag and then ma. Yes. Taas, and then 3 unit, 1 unit mapag, 1 unit ma. Okay, and then yes, let's see what's next. How do we want to animate that? Okay, so we have the root word taas. Yes, taas, which means high or tall. Yes. Okay, and then what's next? Okay, so we'll see if taas would fit with infix ma, or and also will taas would fit mapag. Yes. So, and we'll see if it will marry each other. Right. Let's see if it will marry each other. Yes, for them to go together or work together as one unit, we come up with the word mapag mataas, mapag mataas. Okay, so take note that not all root word would fit this mapagma combination. Unfortunately, I just realized I didn't prepare animation for that. Maybe later I'm going to prepare animation. Yes, mapag mataas as one new word with two affixes applied to it. Okay, so let's do next. Okay, now so this is our proper lesson. The previous ones were just review. Okay, let's proceed with our new what new lesson to new topic. Yes, something that's new to you that I have not uh, shared yet. Yes, okay, what root words accept prefix mapag? Okay, this is already part 2, so that means we have more root words. I have more root words to share with you. Okay, what verbs result to mapag plus root word? Yes, now maybe we will focus on verbs this time. So mapag plus root word. Yes. And also, how do I use mapag plus root word in a sentence? Okay. Yeah, so we have this. Okay, maybe that one. Yeah, so now this time we have I'm showing you some root words that would be married that would be married with mapag. Yes, so that what I mean is that some root words that we can apply mapag on it, right? So that we can come up with infinitive verbs, right? Aral means study. Bigáy means give. Sabi means say or tell. Now, this one is bukas. Bukas means open. So take note of the pronunciation bukas, because the other one bukas, that's different word or different meaning. Yes, your tone should be different. Okay. Base it's just easy. It sounds like English. In English, you say base. Yes, base. So, in Tagalog, we say base. Basis. Yes, basis. Base. Aral, bigay, sabi, bukas, base. So, it creates verbs mapag. The mapág-aralan, mapágbibigyan, mapagsabihan, mapágbuksan, mapagbasehan. Yeah, but there is another suffix which is an. Yes. So my note here, mapag affix creates a verb which means there is an ability to do the action expressed by the root word, but it requires suffix an. So aral, so from the word aral, class what, there's prefix, there's aral, and then there's an, mapág-aralan. Yes, okay. And then I have prepared animation for this in the coming slides. But before we get there, let me present to you how we like how we consider past tense, present tense, and future tense here. So, napag-aralan, this is present tense. Okay, let me mention present, past tense. Past tense, the first in the series is the past tense, followed by present tense, followed by future tense. I like to recite all the past tense of the words first, past tense of the verbs. Follow after me. Past tense, napag-aralan. That means have studied. Right? Napag-aralan, napagbigyan, napagsabihan, napagbuksan, napagbasehan. Yes. So, napag-aralan is past tense, it's done, it's completed. So, study, you have studied. Napagbigyan, given. In this, the given, bigyan, the meaning of the word bigyan is given. Napagbigyan, it was given, or it was given. Yes. Napagsabihan, told. Yes, told. Somebody has told to somebody. Napagsabihan, past tense. Napagbuksan, opened. Napagbasehan, based. Something that you had based on. Yes, something. English. Pardon my English. Anyway, let's do present tense. What's currently happening on the actions that are currently happening or uncompleted yet. Napag-aaralan. Something that's possible. There's possibility for you to study. Napag-aaralan. There is a possibility for you to study, but the verb is present tense currently. That's the state. Yes. Napagbibigyan, present tense. Napagsasabihan, napagbubuksan, napagbabasehan. Now, future tense, you are still contemplating on it. Yes, you are just planning on it. Mapág-aralan. So it has the action is not complete when you hear Mapág-aralan. There's a possibility for me to study that topic. Mapag-aaralan. Possible. It may or may not, but there's a possible. It's not definite. Mapag-aaralan. Possible. Mapágbibigyan. So you're talking of something to happen, whether or not to happen. The word is mapágbibigyan. Mapágbibigyan. Mapagsasabihan. Yes, it may or may not happen. Mapagsasabihan. Sabi, told. Mapágbubuksan, it may or may not happen. Bukas, open, open. Mapágbubuksan. Mapagbabasehan, mapagbabasehan, something that you are going to refer to, reference to. So it may or possible or not, it may or may not be mapagbabasehan. Okay, so now let's do next. Let me do next screen. Let's cluster, and this is my animation. Aral is one root word, and we will find, I'm going to demonstrate this verb part of this mapag-aralan. Okay, and so what has to do next? So aral has to find something, infixes that will fit him or her. Okay, okay. So now we have the prefix mapag, and then an. We have to see if they can work together as one. Yes, and so and so what's next? What? Where are you now? There you are. Yeah. So it's final now that mapag-aralan is one whole unit, and they are working together as one root word. There's a prefix and then there's suffix. Yes, mapag-aralan. So mapag-aralan now this time is in infinitive form. Mapag-aralan. Mapag as prefix, aral as root word, an as suffix. Yes, so this time is verb. The previous set of words that I presented to you were just adjectives, right? Now let's do okay, so I have some announcement. Yes, there's a promo ongoing, and please, if you are interested one-on-one coaching, you can avail of 30% off through my website. Yes, you just get to my website and see what programs will be for you. And I have if I have not met you if on free coaching call on Saturday, most likely your program would be beginners, 24 lessons, 24 sessions, beginners. Yes, but if I have met you already on Saturday coaching call, you will be qualified to 12 sessions, one-on-one coaching. Okay, now let's move on. Those I'm talking about premium classes. Yes, and that's sweet deal. Okay, next. And yes, and please subscribe if you are new in this channel. Hi Randy, magandang umaga sa'yo. Magandang umaga. Kumusta? Yes, and I like to remind our new friends, please subscribe to this channel. And also Randy, if we have some friends, please share, invite your friends to join us, especially on this live presentation. Okay, I like interaction. I like to know people. I like to monitor your progress. Yes, and yeah, please subscribe to my channel and please hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. And yes, we are on Facebook. Come join us, Tagalog with Albine. And also I'm on Instagram. Yes, and my lesson, my examples are not done yet. I just decided to insert my advertisement in the middle. Okay, let's do next. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, now we have examples. Unlaping mapag. Unlapi means prefix. Prefix un, from the word una, first prefix. Unlapi. Lapi is the affixing thing. So unlaping mapag. prefix mapag. Okay. Yes, example in a sentence. Napág-aralan mo na ba ang Baybayin? Napág-aralan mo na ba ang Baybayin? So, what does it mean in English? Were you able to study Baybayin? So there's the word from the infinitive word mapág-aralan. It means able to study. Were you able to study Baybayin? Napag-aralan mo na ba ang Baybayin? Yes, so that is a nice. So you can just replace anything here. Napag-aralan mo na ba ang Filipino? Napag-aralan mo na ba ang pagluto ng adobo? Napag-aralan mo na ba ang what else? Ang gumawa ng eroplano. Yes. Okay. Let's do next example. Okay. Pasensya kung hindi kita mapágbibigyan sa hinihiling mo. So we are focusing on mapágbibigyan. Mapágbibigyan. Pasensya kung hindi kita mapágbibigyan sa hinihiling mo. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm not able to grant your request. So able, not able, not for hindi. Na able to grant, mapágbibigyan sa hinihiling mo. I'm sorry if I'm not able to grant your request. In Tagalog, you say, pasensya kung hindi kita mapágbibigyan sa hinihiling mo. Okay, let's and more example. We have Mapágbubuksán is the focus here. Mapag plus root word. Mapágbubuksán. Mapágbubuksan mo ba ako kapag dumating ako sa iyo sa madaling araw? Again, follow after me. Mapágbubuksan mo ba ako kapag dumating ako sa iyo sa madaling araw? What does it mean in English? Will you be able? You be able. Mapágbubuksan. Able to open. Be able to open. Mapágbubuksan. This is there? I'm asking you. Is there a possibility that you can open the door for me when I come to you at dawn? Will you be able to open your door when I come to you at dawn? Dawn for madaling araw. Madaling araw. Mapágbubuksan mo ba ako kapag dumating ako sa'yo sa madaling araw? Okay, so that's one example. And then, yeah, I think I'm done with my I'm done with my examples and all, and my notes on Mapag already. And it's time for me to say thank you to Marikit Fernando. Maraming salamat, Marikit, for your love and support last February. And yes, and if you find value in this tutorial, please hit the like button, and also if it's okay, please find buy me a coffee. Yes, buy me a coffee link there, and you will be mentioned next month, just like Marikit Fernando. Okay, and yes, in this series, so these are the our concerns, and I have done already prefix ka. If you need help, we have video already I have presented, but if it's not enough, feel free to connect, to contact me, connect with me. And yes, speaking of connecting with me, you can book an appointment. Then find the link down in the description if you wish to meet with me one-on-one. That's all right. Just like one random meeting, I'm okay with that. Like maybe just getting to know, or just kind of consultation. Okay. Next, ka and also kai, we have done that. Ma, yes, I was talking about that, and also maka, and also we have done mang, mom and man, one video for that. It's there already. Please watch my old videos. And yes, we have Mapag, which is now this Mapag has become two-part presentation. The first part was done last week, and now we have this today. And this episode is all about Mapag, and I'm done with Mapag. So for next week, we would be possibly not in a specific order. I just have to really see or study or see if which one would best to present next, right? It possibly pala, paki, and also pang, pam, pan. Okay, it's really kind of like we're singing song, some, sun. Yes, and there's a prefix tag, there's prefix taga, there's suffix an or han, and then there's prefix ka, an, there's two affixes in one root word, and then all this pa, an, han, pala, an, han, ma, in, hin, things like that. Okay, so when there's a dash like this way, dash, it means the root word comes before it, so it has become suffix. And then with ka, that means the dash means root word comes after the infix or affix, and then followed by another. Yes, so that means the root word is in the middle. Okay, no question, feel free, we still have time now. Yeah, I'm done for today with all my presentation. If you have question, feel free, but I don't know if I can catch your question if I would be idle. But maybe okay, let me see. Feel free to raise your question, but yeah, and now that I am ending this episode, maybe I will find your question in the comment later, and so my reply would be not in this episode anymore. Maybe I'm going to contact you, or maybe I'm going to write my responses over on Facebook group. Yes, just feel free to raise question. If your question can come here on YouTube episode, or I am always monitoring comments. And if not, yes, I have email Tagalog with Albine at gmail.com, or also we are on Facebook for all your questions. What else? I've got to go. I'm done with my presentation. It's just short because it's just to finish last week's video. Yes, last week's presentation. Okay, and I hope you are doing okay. I'm trying to be okay. I'm trying to be okay because I'm not okay really, because it's exhausting. I feel tired. Almost no rest. Almost missing my sleep hours. I'm not complaining. I'm doing just the right thing. I know I like to deliver content. I like to prepare lessons. Study, of course. I'm studying lots and lots of things. I'm studying Filipino. I'm studying the language. I'm studying I'm studying culture. Yes, Philippine language and culture is very important, so that I am able to express my thing very well. So I'm studying about that, and a little bit of history. I am studying it also. And what else? Of course, I am studying some kind of personality development, or some kind of how to be good uh, good good teacher online, things like that is what I'm studying. And I'm studying how to market my product, things like that. I'm studying how to make good products, how technicals, lots of things. It's so exhausting, but I'm enjoying it. It's all right. I hope that I will stay stronger and healthier. And yes, speaking of stronger and healthier, maybe it will happen on Tuesday. We will have our vaccination. I'm qualified for vaccination because I'm already above 50 years old. Above 50 years old are given priority this time. Thank you so much. That's all about me. There are 5 people watching. There's one who just got in. Okay, I've got to go. If you have missed most part of this episode, feel free to replay. Yes, available. I think that my the replay to this video is available immediately. As soon as I get out of here, is still available for replay. Maraming salamat po. Mag-ingat kayo. Stay healthy. Just like me, I'm trying to stay healthy. Me and Bruce is healthier and is stronger. Yes, and I'm sending love, peace, healing, protection, comfort, light your way. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay. Magkita tayong muli.